Hello! For the next few installments, our focus is going to be on the V2 page builder. So I'm going to quickly create a new page using the V2 builder. And then what I want to show you is the different controls that are available in this page builder. Over here on the left, we see a group of common controls, and some of these will be familiar to you from the original basic page builder. Here we have an image, button, text, map, links, gallery, slideshow, carousel, divider, product list view, product details view, and related products view. So we're not going to go into the configuration of these controls in this video, but what we'll do is I'm going to head over to my online store and I'll just quickly show you a demonstration of where these controls have been used. In the next installment, I'll show you how to configure them. This is my landing page, and I've chosen to use a product carousel to display all the newest products that have come in store. And so what a product carousel is, basically it's a row of products. You can filter this control to return only certain products, and then the user can navigate using forward and backward arrows. A similar control to this would be the gallery control, and it basically serves the same purpose, but rather than displaying the products in a horizontal row like this, it displays them in a grid. Next up, I'm going to move down to my footer, where I have created a custom contacts page. You'll remember from a previous video, we can customize built-in pages by creating a page and mapping it to one of the target page types. The first thing we see here is a map. And so when I configured this control, I had to provide an address for the map to point to. In this case, I pointed it to a place somewhere in South Africa. The user can then also go and click View Larger Map, which will take you to Google and you can get directions to this location. You can zoom in and out, or you can choose to view satellite view. The next control is just a standard text box, and then beneath it I've got the links control. If I click this link, it's going to take me to another page. And then if I go back, the last control I can show you on this page is the button. With a button, we can link to another page and choose to either open it in the same tab or in a different tab. Now I'm going to use this button to illustrate to you the hover behavior of any control. When we hover over a control, we have the ability to change the background, the font, and the border. So here we have the background changing to white when I hover over it. A red border appears when I hover over it. And the text, which is a pretty standard size, enlarges when I hover over it. For the next set of controls, I'm going to take you over to my designer, Carousel. Here you'll see that I have created a row. And in this row, we have two columns. On the left, we have a column where the background has been set to a color. And on the right over here, I've dropped a slideshow control. Now, a slideshow control returns a series of images, which changes automatically. And the user is also able to change them by clicking the forward and backward arrow. This again is just text and a button, as we saw on the contacts page. And so beneath this row, I've inserted a divider. This is just basically a heading introducing a list of products. This is the product list view for this designer Carousel. Now the product list view is just a set of products that will get returned, and you will have the ability to filter this list of results based on, for example, designer, product type, and a few other filter criteria. When you click on a product from the product list view, it takes you to a related control, which is the product details view. Now, It's important that you familiarize yourself with built-in pages, because when you're designing a page using the beta page builder, if you use the product list view, you have to have a corresponding page which hosts a product details view. If you don't have this target page, then when you click on a product from the list view, the system won't know which page to use to display the relevant details for the selected product. This then brings us to the last control that we are going to be looking at today. This is the related products carousel, and the system uses an algorithm to return a set of products that are similar or related to the product that has been loaded up top here in the details view. Okay, and so that is basically all the controls, and it brings us to the end of this demonstration. Come back for the next installment where we'll be looking at how to configure these different controls.